Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And the Blue Hens will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bears offense will get first crack at it today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right on target this time. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Bears come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it himself. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Bears are rolling down the field.
That's a first down for the offense.
Fires to the big fella.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Delaware's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
That's reeled in. It's Lewis. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. To the air on second down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the tight end. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Kelly. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And the Bears will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you routed.
Turning it on! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Number 92 on to kick it away.
Kick is in the air. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Second down coming up.
We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. There he goes! Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Wide open spaces. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. They'll throw it from the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Lloyd. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. And the quarterback takes a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead, because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you can